Because I'm trying to figure out how are you making 26%? Do you get what I mean?
Let me explain. Trading should be rather boring. If you are too excited on trading,
I can't be a trader.
You will actually mess up.
And what's the fastest you can liquidate? For example, if somebody told you they want 50 million now. Moving a bit faster, what do you then invest in? Asset classes. Let's talk about then, what does Oak Special Fund invest in? What are these places where you have permission to go?
Oak Special Fund is split into two major asset classes. So one is the global and the second one is the local. So on the global front, one of the things we do is currency trading. Basically buying USD, Euro, GBP against USD or against Kenya shilling. And that's based on our projections.
So there's guys who are watching, hey, Trump amesema hivi, that thing ni kubaya, let's buy this because that's going to happen. So like the Iran war, can I ask, did the Iran war affect you?
Yes, it has affected the
Okay,
markets.
forget
it
Iran. Trump
even
being president.
Even Trump being president has affected so many things, even with the tariffs and the volatility of markets. However, the excitement I find with people and the passion they speak about the markets, if you trade that way, the faster you make money and the faster you lose money. Trading should be rather boring. If you are too excited on trading,
I can't be a trader.
You will actually mess up.
I will screw that whole
So
fund.
what happens is you need to take a position that can sustain some volatility. So I've had situations whereby I've walked into offices and they are telling me, oh, there's this and this and this happening. Buy oil. The next 3 days you find actually oil is dropping instead of buying. Yeah, because they have looked at one item from the news, and sometimes other factors are affecting the same oil. I've seen that. I've seen gold. People saying it's obvious gold is one-way traffic. Even right now, the narrative is, if you ask anyone, they will tell you gold is up, just buy gold. But there are instances whereby, like last week, the last 2 days, it had really retraced because of some news. So sometimes we have to be actively looking at the news, looking at the charts, and deciding how much risk. If you are playing a long term, you'll be like, I'm buying something small that can sustain maybe 100 pips up and down and hold it for this duration.
Wow.
Sometimes you are in and out within a very short duration because you don't want to take risks.
Yeah.
Sometimes we even stay out and watch because news is saying one thing, the market is behaving differently. We stay out. So that excitement of I have to be awake, I have to read each news, it's called analysis paralysis. So too much information that makes you even not make a decision. We try to make it slower and more boring for it to be less risky.
Let me tell you, I can't be a dealer. My system won't allow.
Yes.
Coin market cap, refresh. But then also, and this I think I'm beginning to understand what you're saying. A gain of 1% is something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you're going to do a gain of 1% in 3 days, that's actually something. If you're looking to get a 2 point, yeah, you know what I mean? If you're looking to get steady, consistent, you know me, man, bro, I want like 90%.
all we need to do, look at it from this aspect. Give or take, we are chasing about 26%.
Yeah, because of the management fee.
Because of the management fee.
Yeah.
Chasing 26%, that means we need, give or take, just 2.2% in a whole month.
Wow.
If we need 2.2% in a whole month, assuming 22 days of working, I actually need 0.1% per day. That is all we need. So you don't have to have the excitement of we are making $200,000, losing $300,000. You cannot do that. So it's quite a small figure.
Okay.
That we need to make, yes.
I want to see where you're putting this 6B.
Yes.
So you've got, as you said, you've got
currency trading on the global side.
Yes, on the global side.
Yes. Then we are able to trade on precious metals and commodities using contracts for difference.
Yeah.
And also we are able to look at international equities. We have 2 providers.
What are commodities, first of all?
Commodities.
Gold.
Commodities we are talking about. Precious metals is gold, silver, copper. Those are the precious metals.
Is it actual gold? Actual gold like Yoko?
No. Those are CFDs. CFDs are actually contracts for difference. So we are saying these. There's an underlying instrument. Yeah.
There's no physical gold.
We don't want physical gold. We actually don't want to have gold. Because why are we buying gold? We are buying gold to hedge against risks, and we believe that gold is going up. But essentially, we don't need the gold because we are not wearing the gold. So we buy what we call contracts for difference. So we are saying we are, quote unquote, betting that the gold will go up. Once it goes up, you close that position and get your money because you are in it for money, not for the gold. The same things happen with commodities. Commodities will include oil and lean hogs being part of it, and soybeans. So these ones, yes, I don't want to soybeans in Faida. They are not even in the country, and I don't want to see them. Yeah. So we are buying contracts for difference.
Yeah.
So we are saying that we believe if something is going up, you buy this thing.
Yeah.
And hold on, then you sell the contract. Then you get the difference, which is in monetary terms, because that's all we are interested in. International equities, these ones now we can own and get dividends if we are holding them, because we have counterparties that are able to actually hold them in custody through our custody. So it's a sub-custody of our custody. That's, I know, a bit complicated. But on the international equities, this is why we are able to buy NVIDIA, Alphabet, Meta, and the rest. Still there is now what we call exchange-traded funds. So exchange-traded funds are funds that are investing in particular assets like gold, and you can buy some of them, like one that is in the Nairobi Securities Exchange called the gold ETF.
Oh.
Yes, even an individual, you can approach them and buy. The other thing is the sovereign bonds. On sovereign bonds, when you are looking at the global space, we are basically saying the Eurobonds.
Yes.
So Eurobond is a sovereign bond, and US treasuries.
Ian, this is a team.
Yes, it is a team. It's not easy.
Because within even exchange-traded funds, there's more options of where to look. And then you're telling me it's global, so you're not just looking
in one country. And that's why there are people who ask, why are you charging 6% while maybe a money market fund is charging 2%? The traders that are required, the level of understanding, the workload that is involved is a lot. The team that has to organize on all these operations, from the operation side to the team that sells that has to explain what you are doing, is quite an expensive affair. And that is why we have to charge a bit higher or premium for active management. Moving on to the local assets. So we have government securities that include the government bonds and the government T-bills.
Let me ask.
Yes.
Last year, did you get the infrastructure bond?
We got several actually, we've been trading infrastructure bonds in and out.
But there was a good one. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yes, the one for 18.99. That was last year, yes.
Yes, you got that?
Yes.
Okay. That's it. Because I'm trying to figure out how are you making 26%? Do you get what I mean?
Let me explain. Actually, sometimes it's not about holding such. It's about in and out. Because the play that is there on the bonds is more on trading them than holding them.
Capital gains.
The capital gains. Because give or take, even that bond you are saying, yeah, So let's round it off to 19%.
19%?
Even if it has a coupon of 19% and we put all our funds into that 19%, remember we have a management fee of 6%.
Yeah, so it comes
we'll
down to
deliver
13.
13%. So will it work for us? It won't work for us. But what happens is with the rates that were falling, especially from December, let me say February till now, what happened with the rates falling?
The interest rates now in Kenya.
The interest rates in Kenya falling. What happened is it actually made the prices of the bonds shoot up. In other words, the yields fell and we had capital gains. So we've been basically trading and getting capital gains such that our book in fixed income is actually getting a good return, higher than those yields or coupons that you see.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Cash and cash equivalents. So here, I think you mentioned the call account.
Yes, this is a call account. And
where is a bank
deposit
account where you earn interest,
yes,
but you can decide withdraw and you can quickly liquidate.
Exactly.
Using
Now
the big
you're
words.
learning
I'm learning the lingo.
Yes.
Okay.
Then
But what's cash equivalents?
Cash equivalent. We call them cash and cash equivalents because cash is actually money in the current account. Let's say in the custody account. So if you deposit your money today as a client, that money is cash.
Before it has been sent to
it's cash. Before it's sent anywhere, that is cash. When you say cash equivalents, if that money is taken to a call deposit, it actually has it's invested already.
Yes, yes.
But as much as it is invested, it's a call away to become cash. So it's cash and cash equivalents.
Okay.
Those are the ones. Actually, cash equivalents, you are looking at things that can be liquidated within 3 or less months.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's the fastest you can liquidate? For example, if somebody told you they want 50 million now.
Okay.
I know I've jumped a bit, but I'm just wondering. Let's say I've been with you, I've hit the minimum period of 6 months.
Yes.
Heck, I've even done like 2 years.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what? I want to go on holiday.
Give me 50 million.
Yeah, give me 50 million.
Officially, our turnaround time is 48 hours.
Wow.
To 72 hours, depending on your level of investment. But what we do, we actively manage the people who have put funds beyond some point. So we are usually aware that a client wants to withdraw X amount, even beforehand. But for the other amounts, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, that one we are able to do with it within a day because of the flows.
You know, now let me ask you a hard one.
Yes.
People don't invest to make a return, to stay there.
Yes.
Everybody invests to make a return, to exit.
True.
You get? There's nobody who's looking and saying, hey, that return is nice, and not thinking it's nice because one day they'll exit.
Yes.
So return they want, they also want to exit.
Yes.
You don't have to mention name-wise, but I'm just trying to understand your ability to liquidate. In this 6B, or in this time that Oak Fund has been operational, what would you say is the biggest amount that you have been able to give back to the investor?
Thank you for that question. I'll say particularly notably, I remember one institutional client who gave us 300 million. And
come on.
They gave us 300 million Kenya shillings.
Hold on.
Yes.
But the thing says 500,000.
Yes.
So,
yes.
We are lanes.
Yes.
You have people who've invested 300 million in Oak.
Yes. And the client was very particular. The client was particular in that they wanted the money in 6 months. And after 6 months, that was in March, was it March this year? We were able to actually liquidate and pay the client back their money.
Okay, you paid them the 300. Okay, first and foremost, that's commendable.
Yes.
You gave them back their principal.
Yes,
but
plus the income earned.
Can I ask about what was the income earned?
Actually, the funniest thing, it was just shy of 10% by a very small margin. Because it was 329, it was 329, I think 800,000, which was just shy of the 10%, which would have been the appropriate for 20% annualized.
But that's more or less.
More
I mean,
or
even
less,
right now, what
yes.
you're showing us here, we're seeing 9.54.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
It's the same, yeah.
So you give, those guys let money sit in your account.
Yes.
They did nothing.
Yes.
They made, let's call it roughly 30 million.
Yes, 30 million. They
In
made
their
that.
sleep.
6 months, yes.
And you liquidated and gave them back.
We gave them back, and as expected, they came back later.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Back to the fund overview.
Yes.
Okay, now as we come, I'll hurry it up a bit.
Yes.
Just because Ian's time is a bit precious. He's given us, and I bombarded him. We may continue this one later if you guys are very interested in it. I am, because I'm just trying to find out with my little coins, can I get it out? And clearly, if you can move 329 million or 300 million in with a 9 very high % return in 6 months, that means, okay, let's actually come here. Fund overview. The base currency is Kenya shilling.
Yes.
That means where I currently have my money is Oak Special Multi-Asset Fund, Kenya shilling.
Yes.
But I heard you say when you were talking about a dollar one.